Neat. You like it?
Oh, yeah. I'm finding when I look at flat monitors, the sides look far away. Whereas the curve, it's very consistent.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, 360 degree.
Yeah, you just gotta get a bunch of them in a row. A little swivel seat in the middle.
Well, based on the... We're going, by the way. Based on the amount of curve, you would need a lot. And they'd have to be far from you, right? Like, it does not curve a ton.
Well, you know, you get your binoculars out.
It's not like a 45 degree. It's like just barely. So you would have to have a ton of these around you. Yeah, Koopy's looking very dapper. It's true. We'll see if Koopy has a dapper dad when they get to the Necrodancer as well. 90 degree monitor is just a corner. Oh, it's so awkward.
Oh, that would be awkward.
Oh, we got a glass shot, but there's some bombs on the other side, so not a big waste of those bombs. And I think you bomb out for... Oh, I think Koopy might go for the kill. I don't hate that either. You probably don't take the jaw, but I like picking up, getting the whole set of gear, because the shovel can be really beneficial if you get, say, Conga.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice not to have to worry about a bomb or something to open up locked shops, too.
That's true as well, yeah. That there's going to be a blood shop. Wait a minute. We're on 1-2. I guess maybe we missed the blood shop.
No blood shop. It would be transmute, you know, maybe check the pawnbroker if it's still a pawnbroker, or if it's switched to...
or the definitely food shop.
Yeah.
Schrodinger's tier 3 wall. I think it's both a pawn shop and a food shop at the same time.
Until you open it and confirm.
And then confirm
it is a pawnbroker. Yeah.
Okay, it is definitely a conjure, and the first conjure is plate. Oh, and a blood rapier. That's all right. You know what? Plate blood rapier is pretty solid for this point in the game.
Right? There's no ring yet, so there's damage up potentials.
The heck is a glip? Oh, glass whip. What? Reading chat. Glass whip's better than glass dagger? I don't know about that. I guess maybe.
Some of the boss fights will be a little slower, or mini boss fights, but I make up for it with enemies.
Oh yeah, the damage is down, but I think having the regen, and if you just gotta find one damage up and you've got your endgame build, whereas a glass dagger is not an endgame build. And what do you know? We got ourselves a conga fight.
I've been thinking about steak, going through the glass phase.
Oh yeah, those were the days.
Right.
Yeah, glass at all costs, even if the cost is losing the match. Good times. Oh, we got an earth spell. I missed that. That was a very nice earth. It looks like we've also got a... Yeah, it's a shrine. You check the mini-map, it's a white dot. So that is definitely the shrine and not a mimic.
Oh, sure.
Dingo eating fuzz, 19 months. Praise ham. How's it going? Thank you so much. All right, checking to see if the shop is en route to the exit. But what do we have here? Is it a darkness conjure? It is not. It's a shriner, but this is a shriner you can get. That ring of war. You got all 3 rings you can pick from. Probably wanted to grab that ring of war. This is spicy. This is just a little spicy. This is just a little... Okay, nice earth.
Oh, earth. Okay, earth.
Frozen dragon gets earth killed. That's fun. That was a neat thing that just happened.
Co-op. You know, nice teamwork. Yeah.
There you go. You got to get that ring of... Oh, don't do that.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Don't
all right, we got infinite.
Oh, gonna go grab their shovel. So that took a while. That gave Gleeok a ton more time to catch up. But this build is so strong right now.
Yeah.
Ring of War plus the Blood Rapier. It's one of the best builds, I feel.
It's so nice. Just pushing them into them more. Pushing them into the 3 damage every lunge. It's so good.
Ooh. Gonna take that Obsidian Rapier.
Huh.
Take the damage up. Sometimes damage up. I'm going to check this shop, too. There is a trapdoor there, so it's not going to be too much of a time cost. And, yeah.
Ooh, that's a ring.
Yeah, I think you take that because it's got that pseudo-piercing.
Right. This build swap is better than War Blood, I think.
What do you think of Gleeok's build here?
What's Gleeok got?
That jeweled dagger. And the booties.
Ooh.
Yeah, chat's sort of mixed here on what they prefer. Oh, it's a
Glax.
Glax.
I think swap the Glax. Yeah, you swap the Glax with Pain Ring?
Yeah, but I don't like it.
I kind of like Blood with
There you go.
For boss kills, right? Like you just get down health.
Oh, sure. If you want to go that route. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you just use it a couple times, right? Like right at the very end when everything's on the line, you just have to cross the last 10 feet, you know?
True, yeah. There is a glass rapier there. Of course, Gleeok picking up the titanium rapier. I think at this point we've only just not seen the gold or the base. Seen every other type of rapier.
Well, we see the full complement.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tasting menu of rapiers here. Oh, that's a lot of goblins coming in.
Yeah, those goblins made
good escape there from Gleeok. Ooh, and some fixing that regen.
Oh man, I love standing on hot coals.
Oh, feels good. Nice and toasty.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so QB actually fixing their regen situation. They had the blood rapier, but swapped to the obsidian and then found the crown of thorns. So it's actually just better now. It's kind of a combo. That is the food shop, but did you know?
Yeah, the cat was alive.
Did you know that those guys they do so much damage? 3 plus 3 is 6. 3 plus 3 is 6.
Oh man, all you needed was to get into the shop, eat some oh man.
I have no idea if my replays are working or anything. I can't bring up my own stream, so I won't be able to do the live replays, but maybe the big moments. We'll find out. It's probably all messed up.
Yeah, we have a massive lead.
Yeah, it's a huge lead now. Now they just need to play it safe, but I mean, they've got such a safe build. They got good armor, they got some health even, or like some food in tow, they got lots of heart containers. This is a tough one for Kupie. Gonna have to... Oh, a nice pulse there, too. Whoops. Whoops-a-daisy.
Well, you know,
pulsing all the things.
You get some bad ones.
I think most of those pulses were not good ones. Because they had the Ring of Pain to kill the sarcophagus anyway, so they didn't even need to pulse it.
I love the pain boots, pain ring.
Oh, that's my favorite of all. That with Cat is the best build in the game. I love it. Let me grab some cheese. Just a little extra safety. Good call. The old shrine of cheese.
I wish that was a real shrine too, right? You just pop it, a whole pile of cheese comes out.
Yeah. Shrine of food. It's just one of those things from Thanksgiving with all the food in it? The horn thing? What's that called? Cornucopia?
Cornucopia.
Yeah. There you go. This game writes itself. Easy. Oh, nice bomb charm, too. That's going to make the Necrodancer fight even easier.
Don't matter enough. Yeah, that is weird. It's weird how damage does taper off in Zone 5. I guess not 5-3. 5-3 damage matters a lot.
That's true. But yeah, you definitely don't need big damage. Like, well, I mean, the game curve sort of just kind of chills out. Well, we got a Torch of Strength there for Kupie. That's a good find. That is instead of a Torch of Walls, though.
Just gotta remember all the layouts. Use your screen watch mapping.
Yeah. Yeah, you've already done most of the seeds, so remember it. Easy.
Right.
All right, I can see some hesitance. I feel like Gleeok is just taking it real safe. I don't mind that. It can lead sometimes if you play differently than what you're used to. It can circumvent some of your muscle memory. So you got to be careful with that. But so far, looking okay. All right, yeah, because you definitely... The game was purposely designed to not require you to have any weapon in the final bosses. Which is nice, because you can break your glass and dead ring or whatever and still be okay.
Oh, sure, yeah. I never thought of that.
Yep.
Just get a free weapon.
Yeah, so as long as you get through zone 4, things get a lot easier. All right,
Just take that broadsword, flail, longsword, whatever. Freeway.
All right, we're doing the Oblivion strats. Works out perfectly. Nicely done. That strat always looks so good. And on to the Necrodancer. Yeah, I think picking up the Transmute Tomes was not necessary, but it's fine. You got Unicornian over there. Got a horn on his head for some reason. Maybe it's a party hat. Might be a party hat. Or could be Unicornian.
So have all the strats been mostly figured out at this point in the game, or is like
that's an impossible thing to know.
I know. Yeah,
I
can't actually answer that question, but I just mean like I'm just thinking back to a time when Oblivion was working on these strats, right? And
sure,
earlier. So just like it's more about asking what the rate of discovery is for stuff, right?
That's a great point. And I feel okay. Is this gonna work? Oh, I think I was late on the button, but it is working, so that's good.
Your strat for duping was found. Ooh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that was something that I was gonna include in my Condor news, but I just didn't quite understand it. So yeah, there's duping with gun now is the thing. Apparently, you don't need a Ring of Courage.
You use the gun?
Use the gun with the knockback and like a wind gargoyle or something. And then there's also a apparently you can dupe with Eli. I don't know how. There's rat duping. Oh,
okay, all right.
And melody duping. Yeah, I don't know how either of those work. But yeah, the gun dupe, I couldn't get a good clip of it, and I was setting this all up. It took me like 2.5 hours to get Condor News set up last night, and I was like, I can't go through the effort of trying to put together some sort of video on how this works.
Yes, more of me.
So,
oh man,
we can have a feature section next week during Puzzdoor 7.5.
Woo!
Yeah.
Is there gonna be a Puzzdoor 7.5?
Yeah, next week.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're going to do the second half of Puzzdoor 7 because we had too many puzzles.
Sure.
There's some really good ones, too.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah. I actually went back and played my old DDR one.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty bad.
Sure.
The main issue with it is it was pre us having the requirement that you can start each level on its own. I had designed it to do all 4 in a row.
Sure.
And it's just worse. It's like, why would you want to have to redo the first level when you screw up the second level?
There's a reason we have checkpoints now.
Exactly. That's true. Cupid did die on a food shop tile. That's really
maybe if the racers were paying you $0.25 every time they played your level, you'd want to not restart in the middle of it.
Yeah,
you know?
Exactly. Yeah, if it was an arcade.
Exactly. You know,
then you would want to set it up that way. Yeah, you don't want to use arcade design methods because those games are not designed to be fun. They're designed to eat quarters.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're going to have the event starting in a moment here, our second race, I mean. Gleeok up 1-0. If Gleeok can win a second here, that will put Gleeok into the semis. Cupid, though, needing to stay alive here, needs a couple wins. Cupid was showing some pretty strong play. Mm-hmm. It was just getting tangled up with those goblins. It was a pretty bad layout there in Zone 3, so... see how she responds.
Sure.
We are underway. Early blood shop.
Yeah. Love an early blood shop. Just roll the dice.
Oh yeah, go for
Lowest
it.
cost.
All right, so Gleeok got it, and I think Cupid's gonna keep the bomb. Yeah, because you can only keep one of those items. It's literally just for the flail. Yeah.
Blood drum is pretty bad. Blood drum is pretty great.
Yeah, I do know you're a big fan of the old blood drum.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Oh,
I love consistency strategies.
I was meaning to mention, so you were talking about have all the strats been figured out?
Yeah,
And what that reminded me of is I learned back in university that there was a guy, like a scientist, in the year 1900, because it's like, you know, it's like a century year, right? It's like, oh, it's the year 1900. We're gonna say profound things, and they were like, we have discovered everything that needs to be discovered in science. All major discoveries have been found, and yeah, and that's it. And so that was the year 1900. That was before flight. So science is over. Crab rave. Everybody go home. So I feel like, you know, it's such a funny thing to be like, have all the things that we don't know been discovered? I don't know.
Right, you can't actually answer that question.
Yeah, it's the known unknowns and the unknown unknowns, and right now there are no known unknowns that I can know of. But there are probably some unknown unknowns. Things that it's like, I don't know, maybe there's something that we have not discovered yet. I mean, think about the glitches and crazy things that people discover in games for like the 64 or for the NES. Like, there's new strats being discovered for all kinds of stuff.
I was just thinking about I was just watching the Summoning Salt video for Mario 2 the other day, and I was like, no, they'll never come up with a faster, newer strat to beat, 8 minutes and 35 seconds. And then, of course, oh, nope, you jump off a potion, it's like, oh, man.
I have not seen that one, but I didn't know you could jump off a potion. But that's,
it's
you
cool.
Get a little extra boost?
Yes, it's a faster way of getting over a wall.
Amazing. Yeah, that is like Summoning Salt's formula. Is like, well,
that's the storyline.
We've got everything figured out, except we don't.
Except we don't.
So good. I mean, that's true for a lot of Necrodancer. In terms of, I don't know about the speed strats so much. It's pretty clear what you need to be doing. It's just, you saw some, like, you'd find minor things. One good example, and this is actually something I remember talking to you about a long, long time ago, was when you open a wall with with a spider on it, and people back up when you can actually jump into that space that the spider was in. Sure. When the spider moves. And that is just a slight efficiency. And those are the kinds of things. Oh, no!
Oh,
Gleeok,
no.
You didn't need to bomb. You've got your Boots of Pain. Okay.
Not all the spells, too. Okay.
Yikes. Yeah.
Sure. It's kind of like localized space, like for each person developing optimizations, too. And they could be small or big.
Yeah.
Versus, like, strats as a whole.
But there might be some, some things. I feel like something like early stairs was something that also kind of, got adopted, and it's like, oh, this is actually, this really does make a difference in a lot of cases, so we're going to do early stairs now.
Sure.
And so I feel like Score has, like, much more obvious big ones, but
yeah.
I still feel like, I don't know, oh, we got it. Okay, we were going for the glass weapon, I guess. So glass rapier and gonna get a heart container. That was a lot of time on that sacrifice shrine. Meanwhile, Kupie is already in zone 3. Fireball. You got fireball. Fireball. You can fireball it. Take a fireball. There it is. We got it. And it's cookies. Super early conga stairs. Yeah. That's what you want. Drinking that big old empty beat.
A whole beat, yeah. Save more than one beat.
Yeah.
Or half,
Oh, we got a bit of a swarm here. 3-2 swarm. Look out. And that was a...
Earth?
Ooh, there goes all the glass.
Oh, it's all gone. And there's slime.
Zone 3.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Kupie. Kupie kind of ran into enemy territory there a little bit and got behind enemy lines. And unlike the movie, this was not a good situation.
Yeah.
Series of wrong buttons, Kupie.
Man.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Zone 3 advancing can be so punishing, right?
Yeah, it's pretty consistently been one of the more difficult zones, that's for sure. Oh man, tough one for Kupie here. You hate to see the struggle, but it is how it goes.
What's a fast benefit? A single beat? Yeah, monkeys don't really count unless you're Coda. So, other single beat enemies, it's just Minotaur, ghost, sort of. Oh boy.
Wait, what?
I'm just thinking about the difficulty curve and how it jumps to enemies that moves every beat, like riders.
Oh yeah, yeah. Zone 3 is the fast zone. It's open and there's lots of single beat enemies. And because it's so fast, it pushes you onto floor hazards quickly, right? Like you have to avoid, and then all of a sudden you're sliding on ice or you're over hot coals. Oh, did we transmute off of chain to get glass?
That Gleeok's at where Kupi got.
Yeah, it's
all right. It was much easier.
Way cleaner. Yeah, it just didn't kind of spiral out of control a little bit. You can fireball this. There we go.
Ooh, okay.
There's a secret shop. Maybe worth using half a heart to get in there. Sometimes it's like heavy plate. That would be good. Just go. This is too dangerous. Oh no, now you can see that this, there we go. Instead of diving down that trapdoor, this has now ballooned into, many more seconds of a level.
Sure, waiting for enemies to line up on the right. Non-ice tile.
Yeah. It was a nice earth play there, getting cornered in the shop door, and that was really the only option they had, so that was well done.
Still, I mean, they have... Gleeok has time to burn, right?
True. But what I'm saying is that was, like, less safe than just taking the trapdoor, especially with Earth. Earth trapdoors are easy peasy. Move up Earth and then leave. And if the mini-boss isn't killed, then you can deal with it then.
Yeah, and I guess what are you trying to gain, too? Like, what advantage do you get?
Oh, you take that. Right now? You take that cat. You got boots of pain, take that cat. Ah. Love it. It's, like, the best combo. You get a ring of pain on that, and oh man, chef's kiss. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see it though. That's okay. Gluttoning up to 10 hearts. Wait, are they listening to commentary? Maybe. Well, hopefully they don't die from it. I don't feel guilty. But that's so good.
Nah, you gotta wear those as a badge of honor. Like, yes.
Maybe you. That could be the kind of commentator you are there.
Yeah. Number of kills, just marking it down on the wall. Like, yeah.
Yeah, there was some discussion about like a commentator leaderboard or commentator curses, but I think we'll probably not be doing that.
Oh man, that'd be amazing.
Pretty cruel. Chef. Yeah? Okay.
It would be an easy ELAD with just the volume of races, right?
It might encourage people to commentate more. I mean, that's good. Yeah, this is armorless. That's true. This can go sideways very fast, especially on goo, because there's no goo boot protection. Okay, we could have some cat war here. Nah, no war cat. Just going. War cat. That would be a funny, mount or something in a fantasy game. Just a cat.
No, that'd be a playable character. That's not a mount.
Oh, okay.
Old grumpy-looking cat.
Yeah, we got armor.
This brigandine on. Oh man. Cat of war, exactly.
Now there's a strat, the Earth Zuma. That's one that really was a big change.
Yeah, for sure.
Can I point for a second to the fact that Kupi is on 4-1? Like, Kupi's not too far back. It's a very fast build. It's not safe in the slightest, but with the Miner's Cap, Boots of Pain, Kupi's doing what they've got to do to get back in this.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. There you go. Yikes. I don't think they're gonna make it. I'm gonna see if I can get a point on the board.
Rat, we're trying to convince the chat that this is close.
Oh, I see.
Spoiling my secrets. But what about with this giganticism scroll?
I'm on the commentator win.
You're on team commentator here. Okay, I see how it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want to see Kupi just keep going full speed here. It's great. It's good to see. Just scrapping it out. Oh, no.
Oh, there you go. That's a good step. Step in the right direction.
Rat. Some excellent steps in the right direction, getting that glass shard back. Very nice.
Right.
Meanwhile, Gleeok into Deadringer. We got several ways to kill Deadringer here. I think we're going to see an Earth spell. Watch the dig. There you go. Mind the dig. You don't want to put yourself in a tunnel. I've been down that road before.
Oh, it was a good road. It's happened multiple times.
Dad could always happen. That's true. You got a unicornian over there.
Sure. Like maybe a couple red dragons show up.
Oh, Boots of Pain are so good. See how quickly the Gleeok got rid of that red dragon?
Right?
Yeah. Doing more than 1 damage. It's as if Melody could get Boots of Pain. Imagine. So good.
The Boots of Pain are our future.
I gotta say, I love the random PogChamps. I think that's so good. I think that should... Well, I think the original suggestion was to have it be every single time you do a PogChamp, it's random. I think that would be great.
Oh, that's what to do with it?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, GG. Gleeok taking 2 in a row. 2-0 Cupie, who was one of the top seeds. That is a genuinely surprising result, but that Zone 3 had Cupie's number. Let's see if we get that big moment here, and here it is. Just look at this brutal swarm. Now, you can see going left here was the real issue. When it cycles back around, you'll see the moment where Cupie went left instead of right. So I don't want to be too critical, but here, you need to go down and left.
It was the going up that was the problem. Like, going up was... There was one beat where they moved up. That was
I think I actually spotted exactly what the problem was. It was the Mimic.
Sure.
I think the Mimic was the reason. Because she was just like, I'll just go over here and kill it. And then it's like, I can't. And then had to go down. Was headed for the shot.
Now you're trapped. You got surrounded on all sides of the wall. Oh, man.
Man, brutal. Okay.
Yeah, I think dealing with the right rider was correct. Like, you just...
Yeah, heading for that shop and the Mimic was the problem. Yeah, it doesn't die to a fireball, because why would it, right?
They have glass, too? Yeah, that's the other problem, is glass.
Well, yeah, there was a lot of glass in that set.
You don't... Yeah, you can't just kind of power through.
Yeah, glass doesn't work well for, taking hits, I guess. But they had glass armor, too. It was fine, but it just kind of got shredded.
You wanted to click the wrong button? Oh, sure.
Oh, shoot. All right, we're going to move on to our next match. This is the game 2 of our first round. It's going to be Notestar versus Kavalka.
Also, GG to Gleeok.